Dad.
Safety first, son. No fooling around. Son, I think it's time we had a talk. This is the same pond that me and your Grandpa Joe had a talk on?
Dad.
Son, no. It's important. You need to never, ever, ever buy a subprime mortgage loan.
What, son? We were going here to go fishing.
Well, it's just important. I mean, it's important that every boy knows that before he becomes a man, as he becomes a man, he begins to grow and to bloom.
Dad, we learned all about this in economics class, okay? Like, my friends and I, we talk about it all the time. Billy's had like 17 mortgages.
Really? Same
Yeah.
Billy that told you he got a Roth IRA last summer?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you believe he's had 17 mortgages?
Totally. He told me like Merrill Lynch gave him his first one. He says she'll give practically anybody a
Yeah,
loan.
well, that's inappropriate. There are serious consequences when you get into bed with someone like that, son.
I know. Like, how?
Well, for one, when you're in bed with someone like Merrill Lynch, just by proxy, you've been with whoever else is deposited there.
Ooh, like Morgan Stanley?
Yes.
Like JP Morgan?
Yes, like JP Morgan's toxic securitized assets. I mean, by now she's probably been gangbanged by the Lehman Brothers. You know what, truthfully? I wouldn't be surprised if she has HSBC by now.
Ew.
Take it they taught you about that in economics class.
They showed us pictures.
Yeah. It's nasty.
Dad, I never really realized how dangerous getting a loan could be. I mean, you don't even know who you're closing with.
Yeah. But son, getting a loan can be a beautiful thing. I mean, when it's done between two consenting adults the way God intended. You know what I mean? It's just better to wait so you can know and trust your lender.
Hey, Dad, did you wait to do your first loan till you were with Mom?
Well, don't tell your mom this, but
Really?
yeah.
Like how many?
God, son. It was a different time, you know? In the dot-com era, money was just flying all over the place, so I was splitting some serious assets.
Man, Dad, when I'm your age, I hope I've split as many assets.
Well, maybe so, son. Maybe so. Well, son, now that we've had this talk, you're a man.
Really?
Yep.
Awesome.
We can go into town and have some good old-fashioned fun like me and Grandpa Joe used to have.
Does that mean you're gonna co-sign my first loan?
No, it's a little too early for that. I thought we might just go into town and maybe grab a milkshake and a couple of whores. What do you say?
I love you, Dad.
I love you too, son.